into Fiddlesticks top lane. I've played against this matchup once or twice, though it has been a while. It's been at least 2 months since I last played versus it, when it was popularized by Merwin in the US. So I'm going to try and give an overview on it, see if I can get a VOD. We're in around D1 Low Masters lobby. I'm just adjusting a necklace that I have on. I'm playing Fleet, Triumph, Alacrity, Cut Down, Revitalize, Second Wind with D-Shield and TP Flash. Fiddle has Arcane Comet with Bone Plating. He's also playing Scorch, and he has TP Flash. Probably going to have a D-Ring on him. It's funny, I am going to mention something. The necklace I am wearing is Rengar's Bone Tooth necklace with all 5 teeth, so it's pretty cool. It's a handmade, custom-made Bone Tooth necklace from Rengar, so pretty chill. Real teeth and everything from mostly sharks, but yeah, it's cool. Yeah, so anyways, this matchup, we're playing pretty much the most sustained setup we can, with Fleet, Second Wind, D-Shield. It's the most sustained we can get in lane. Just because he has a lot of poke and Fiddle has a lot of sustain. This Fiddle doesn't seem the best, considering he hasn't thrown out an ability yet. No ability at all seems a bit insane. Yeah, you see how he's literally full HP still. He did use a potion there though, which is really surprising because, again, W start, so his healing is a bit insane. We're gonna need anti-heal this game, without a doubt. It's fine. We just play sustain. We can pop a potion now. We don't want to eat his W too much. He heals a lot more if I'm in the W, so... PTA or Conqueror would make our fights a lot better, but at the same time, again, the sustain from Fleet is pretty useful. Playing to sustain, we want our, Twitch is not very happy. Just want to keep proccing our Fleet as much as we can here. There's his bone plating. He's not playing Ignite. If he was playing Ignite, it actually would be a lot harder. Nice. I was hoping I would hit 4 there sooner. All of my minions died, but it's fine. Played that well. Just played a kite, wait RCDs. Here we can just run. The way he's pushing into us anyway. Alright, so... I have to reset. But we are going to reset on an Executioner's TP by refillables. Executioner's is great, should make this lane much easier for us. On the way. I should be able to kill here. Keep going. Nice. Feels great. We actually drop a lot of XP and CS by roaming there, but it's fine. We trade back a kill, which my jungler died, so it's nice. Wish we could have gotten more, but it's fine. Executioner's here is great. Now we're just going to follow the standard standard Rav build path. Sorry, I'm reading chat and looking at the drama happening on the map right now. Fiddle's going armor here. Apply anti-heal to him, making it a lot harder for him to just sit in my wave like this. ends up losing a lot of net HP there. We want to stack, make sure, if we can get a minion in this bush like this, it's really nice because it extends our leap range effectively by a pretty large amount. We want to make sure that if he goes to actually heal off of wave, that I apply attack damage to him so he gets the anti-heal on him. We have 6. He is for sure probably 6, or he's for sure 6 off this upcoming wave. So we do want to be cautious of that, especially if we drop vision and his jungler just randomly appears. Okay, unfortunately Twitch is now walking up. Wow. I'm gonna be real, I am very surprised that Twitch lets that. We'll go Tiamat. We'll head mid. Unfortunately our Twitch is running down. So our Twitch is purposely trying to, he is soft inting, meaning he is intentionally feeding, but he's doing so in a way that it's not obvious to the system. So he is actively trying to lose the game right now, the Twitch. But he's doing it in a way where that he won't get banned for it, right? If it was manually reviewed, there's a decent chance he would, but it's not like 100%, right? Now he's headed bot, because you see, he leaves bot, right? Leaves bot, he goes mid, takes mid wave, breaks the mid wave, which was horrible for Ori. And then he leaves mid, he walks top, and then now that someone has left top, he's going mid. So he's doing it in a way where he's purposely walking to tax. Because he wants to make it so people lose resources. That is what he would be doing if he's soft inting. If he's truly not soft inting, then he's just opening. Which means he's deciding to willingly open one lane. And in return, he plays the map like he's playing, and gets a bunch of gold off of killing people as much as he possibly can. Biggest problem is Galio. He beat Fiddle pretty hard here until his jungler walks up, and then it becomes a problem. They're gonna try and dive me. Graves walked in this bush because he wanted to see if I was staying, because if I was, he was gonna dive. It seems like he was soft inting and then he saw us starting to win, and so he stopped soft inting. He definitely started off the game soft inting, and I can see in his match history that he does this, he soft ints his games. It's very obvious. I checked his match history once he started opening, and it's very obvious that he soft ints games that he tilts in. So thought he might be doing that this game, but it's fine. Yeah, Fiddle has a lot of armor now. It's gonna be really hard to kill him. We have the anti-heal, which is great, but with how much armor he has, it sucks. Flash was up there, that sucks. He's gonna without a doubt reset here. We have to be careful of the Graves coming. The full stacks, I'm not too worried. TP. No sums top. Trying to stop Marisa as much as he can. He has a lot of armor now. Him having going on this. I could have gotten that. I canceled like 3 autos because I'm stupid, which sucks, but it's fine. It is what it is. We'll go get my top wave in, and then we will go get my top wave in, take a plate, and then we can grab some. We can grab the scuttle. Well, because until we have Ravenous, we're not really forced to take a reset here. We can actually just take 3 plates straight up. Just because we had so many minions crash here, which means Fiddle loses a lot of CS and XP, which is great for us. Really amazing for us. Bye, Fiddlesticks. Can leave. He's gonna try and stop Marisa as much as possible. I don't have TP ult, so it's gonna be rough. We're gonna ward here actually, just to be certain that we won't get dove. And then if he steps up too far here, we're gonna leap on him. Okay, he didn't. We were gonna leap on him and root him, because we can just kill him if he does this actually. We'll wait, because I think he will do it. And if he does, he will die for it. Okay, we're good. We can save him. Farm the wave. Not a big worry. We're pretty strong. He can also just never get anywhere close to killing us as long as we never auto him, because it would heavily rely on him having Rebel Vest, right? Which doesn't do anything as long as we never auto him, so. I'm gonna R just to find him. Alright, we see him mid. Just to find him. See him running down, so we're just gonna keep pushing out top then, because we were never gonna get there in time. Thought he would be sitting in a bush, but obviously not. And it sucks that my Zyra actually went, sucks that my Pantheon was like here as well. Team's dead. That sucks. First turret's already dead. Yeah, I was pretty confident we were gonna get ulted, but it's fine. We take turret. We have a lot of gold to reset on, so we definitely want to take that. Playing Assassin here is actually pretty... it can be pretty difficult this game. So we might want to go Bruiser, especially since it's full armor Fiddle top. So Mercs isn't bad, but honestly, I think we definitely just want to go Mortal Reminder second here. Either way, I think we prioritize Mercs. Either way here. They have triple AP, they have a lot of CC overall, so Mercs are great. And then we will go Bruiser, so we'll go Mortal here. Pantheon's gonna end up going Black Cleaver most likely. It is a Pantheon item, so. Now that we have Rav with Mercs, we're a lot stronger than we were before. And we only died because we decided to take the turret and just sack our life, knowing that he was going to Fiddle ult there. Most likely doesn't have it up again, but he might, so we want to be cautious. Want to make sure we're not playing too stupid here. There could be a Graves here. Could just be Fiddle on the... It's Graves as well. That was well played. We had to play that really well. I didn't know where Jinx was. I think Jinx was scared of me, which is fair. Killed Graves there. We missed our E, so we had the flash, which sucks, but it's fine. Fiddle, Sona, Galio, Jinx are going to be really hard to teamfight this game as well. Fiddle, Galio, Sona have a really good teamfight combo, and I have to empower the lead there. Go ahead and smite that, nice. Alright. Which is dead. Actually did decent damage. I'm gonna take the reset though. I wish I would have stayed, but it's fine. I mean, there's not too much to stay for on the map, so the reset's great. Yeah, they have vision. Bro does not have sweeper up. Would have been a fantastic Oriole if it hit Morven. Nice, well played. That was incredibly well played on my team there. I have no anti-heal other than the Bramble. Our only AD other than me are Pantheon Twitch, but Pantheon's gonna second item Black Cleaver. Like I said, he was gonna build it at some point. It's a core Pantheon item. It's a really good second, so it makes sense that he's going to do so. I believe, because people are coming through here. Bit risque. Close Mortal Reminder, it's a great buy this game. After that, we can keep going down we can go down more of a bruiser route, or we can swap to Assassin, because we're open to either. I think Mercs were still the best option for boots here, overall. I don't want to burn ult here is the problem. Galio's top. Galio's going to take top turret. I lose my stacks, which sucks here. That last cone kind of sucks that it blocked me, because I would have just killed Graves there. It's fine. I need the reset here, please. Alright, we'll buy an extra longsword just to have it. Now is where we commit to a build. Both going like a bruiser route or an assassin route are decent here, actually. Pantheon's very low, wow. I think there's a lot of good bruiser items this game, and there's a lot of good assassin items. Notable like items, Edge of Knight's great, Serpent's pretty decent. I did not see the Fiddle. I saw Graves, but it did not reveal Fiddle, which means he was over this wall, waiting to ult in, and his ult went off right when I leaped, so I just leaped at a horrible time overall, which sucks. So that's my bad. I should have waited longer, because I knew I was getting baited into something, but since I didn't see Fiddle and I didn't see Galio, I knew that Galio would have ulted. I was pretty confident I was fine if Galio ulted, but for some reason I just didn't think about the Fiddle over the wall, but it's very obvious thinking back on it, right? So yeah, I mean we have a little bit of time still to decide what we want to go third. assassinating people is gonna be pretty hard this game actually, so I think we'll go more of a bruiser item. But we can still go like Edge of Night, which I think is arguably a pretty goated item here. For a lot of reasons. Fiddle ult, Galio ult, Sona ult. Sona ult's a really good one when it comes to Edge of Night. Stack up a little bit off minions. And now we ult. Mostly just waiting our ult timer there. Yeah, we'll go Sona. Going on them is a little hard. Sona should be it. Okay, Sona is not a free kill. Sona's dead now though. Not sure if they have vision or not. Graves went that way. Okay. Is that the Pantheon? Not sure why we all kind of abandoned Otacon, but it's fine. Just go Otacon now. Should be free here. Edge of Night's a good buy. Oh, boring. Might have done too much. It's kind of given 700 gold damage this game now so far. I want to chillax with that. I don't think I'd go Shojin in this game. Usually, when you go Shojin, you want to have an enchanter. It is, in my opinion, one of, if not, in my opinion, it is just the best Bruiser Rengar item aside from Rav. It is actually really strong on Rengar, but it doesn't do a ton unless you have an enchanter. You need to have a strong enchanter around you. So it is a really good item with an Ivern if your Ivern's going full AP, which ideally he will be, because that's just the best build on Ivern. It's good with a pretty much any enchanter that can kind of follow up your engage. It's good with a Senna. It's good with Karma, in my opinion. Okay. We went a little too deep here. Oh fuck, the Q killed. Yeah. Okay. My Twitch is low-key soft hinting, but that's partially my bad as well. I mean, kind of everyone ran it down there. I maybe should have flashed on Jinx sooner. I should have done something sooner. So yeah, it's partially my bad, definitely. Serpents isn't the worst. Sona has decent shields. Galio, it's kind of it. So I do think though that Edge of Night's better, and then Edge of Night. After Edge of Night, I think we commit to a more Bruiser item. A Bruiser-esque item. Not sure he'll be able to catch up with Fiddle. Yeah, and we just let Sona live, unfortunately. That sucks. I would be very careful if I was Pantheon. I think he's doing a bit too much at the moment here. Nice. Free kill on Galio. He'll spawn around the same timer as Drake though, so it doesn't do a ton. After Edge of Night, there's a few decent items. Okay, boy. I'm pretty certain. There's no way they don't have vision here. And now they do. to exist though is the problem. Not having Twitch there is, I mean, Twitch is definitely soft inting. Because we win that fight with Twitch, but Ori ulted nothing was the problem. Which actually is a big problem. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I'm not even sure what this guy's building at this point. He's low-key useless. Should have Farsight to be fair. Alright, let's see what we can see here. Ori's up in 5. Alright. Attack some off red. A pick would be great. Me and Ori are really strong. Our combo's a little disgusting. Orb on me, please. Not sure what my team's doing. I'm kind of zoning them off Nash, and my team's just running it down. Trying to fight for no reason. Yeah, be careful though, literally here. It's a bit of a hard game to watch people play. Considering how bad people are playing on my team. It's a bit rough to watch, yeah. Not sure if we can 1v1 Fiddle anymore. We can definitely 2v1. I mean, my Ori is very strong. Me and Ori play together and Ori doesn't ult the Zhonya's again. They have 2 Zhonyas. If Ori doesn't ult one of them, we are perfectly fine. Had a feeling he was in that bush. Just wanted to double check. He's very bad for not just burning my Edge of Night there, though. Okay, Graves finally has anti-heal. He's the only one. Someone finally has it on their team. Other than Fiddle, which with Fiddle, it's simple. Just don't auto-attack him, right? But now that Graves has it. Okay, Zyra's dead. I'm not sure when my Zyra would ever position like that. There goes my Ignite, that does suck. I'm gonna free stack here. And keep my stacks up with my E on Baron here. They know us contesting it is a bit too scary here. Flip this shit, bro. Hello? Oh, Baron. Nice, that's great. Right. We are gonna keep going Assassin, I think, at this point. I mean, if we want to carry, we have to. Unfortunately, my mechanics are pretty scuffed right now. I have no idea what my Orion is doing. Hand comes still sending kills them all. Nice. TP. Ori can end. Alright, so my mechanics were pretty bad this game, unfortunately, but yeah. There you go. Not a bad game overall, aside from the mechanics portion. Alright, GG. Yep. Not bad aside from mechanics.